All right, man, we're recording. What you got, dude?
All right, sweet. Yeah, so I'm definitely interested in, the service academies, particularly
Okay.
Naval Academy, or West Point. It really depends, but preferably the Naval Academy. And then, if that doesn't end up working out, definitely wanting to go like ROTC route.
Okay.
So just like in
Where do you
general, like
live?
Massachusetts.
Okay. Where at
Yeah,
Mass?
just north of Boston.
Okay. Like over to Andover, like on your way to New Hampshire?
Yeah, Newburyport. So yeah, it's
Okay.
around the area.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, so I mean, just I guess what I should be aiming for scores wise and like grades wise. And then what like, when I should take the SAT, ACT, when I should start studying for that, because I'm a sophomore right now.
Okay.
So like it's early, but it's getting around that time where I should start thinking about those things.
Okay.
And then like when I should reach out to like my congressman, I know who that is, and I've reached out to my blue and gold officer, but not my congressman yet. So
Okay.
I don't know when the best time for that is, but
Okay. I would try to go and reach out to your congressman right now. You
right
can't
now.
you can't get on your congressman early enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He may or may not be there. How long has he been in office?
I'm not sure, but he should still be around by the time
Okay.
I'm like applying and stuff. So yeah, Seth Moulton, I think is my congressman.
Okay. So reach out to him. Did you sign up for summer seminar this summer or summer STEM?
I did an application for summer STEM, but I have to be like a junior, I think, for summer seminar.
Okay, so summer STEM, and then same thing for West Point, right? They both have summer programs for sophomores.
Okay.
Okay, what's your GPA right now?
My GPA is a 4.49.
Okay,
So
what sports are you doing?
Hockey, lacrosse, and golf.
Okay, all right, that's solid. What else can I ask you, man? Okay, you got any extracurriculars like leadership and like any other stuff? Are you the captain, anything like that? You're only a sophomore.
Yeah, so not a captain yet for sports, but I'm in a couple different clubs. I started my own like rocketry club at the school.
Okay, perfect.
That.
Perfect.
And I do student council as well. So there's a couple of different things I do after school, but yeah.
All right, do you do any volunteer work?
Yeah, I do a little bit of volunteer work. I've started with a club on that, and then there's some other stuff I'm going to do in the future. So that's one of the things I want to do a little more of. But
okay, what's your dad do?
My dad works in sales.
What's your mom do?
She doesn't. Well, she's part-time, but right now she's working for like a medical company doing like assembly stuff.
Okay, so I need you to track down somebody in your family or somebody your family knows that has birds or stars, preferably stars. Okay. Admirals, generals, or colonels.
All right.
Doesn't matter what force of what branch. Doesn't matter what they did. We need birds and stars.
Okay. I think I could probably ask my uncle. He was a Green Beret. He was Special Forces, so I can maybe ask him. He probably knows a few people, but
okay. And he can write you a letter of recommendation too.
He can, even if he's a family member.
Absolutely, bro. Like,
all right.
Dude, the Green Beret, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so have him write you a letter of recommendation. Because every time you do something, like I would have him I'd write a letter of recommendation for him right now, have him sign it so that you could submit it with your application to the Naval Academy.
Okay.
For the summer STEM program and for that stuff.
Summer STEM, yeah. I already submitted my summer STEM, but summer seminar, I can do it for that, yeah.
Okay. You can always send a supplemental letter into admissions for your package.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
But you need to start working on that now because when it gets time, it's going to be hard.
Yeah. So for my congressman, should I just like email his office or just kind of like, what's the best way to reach out to
so if you go on his website, he probably has a couple mixers for people that want to go to the service academies.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to get a shirt and tie, you need to cut that hair, and then you need to go.
Okay.
Clean up.
Yep.
Okay. Northeast hockey look ain't cool when you're talking to a congressman.
Yes, sir.
Unless he played hockey, then it'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if he did.
Okay. Well, you need to do some research on the congressman.
Yeah. No, I
All
think
right.
he went to Harvard and then was in the Marine Corps, I believe. So I know a little bit about him, but not a ton. So
Okay,
I'll
you
look
need to
into
do all
that.
your research, brother. There ain't no such thing as knowing a little bit about anybody.
Right.
Okay. The next piece is you need to when are you taking the SAT? When are you scheduled to take it?
I'm not scheduled to take it yet. I'm not sure when, but
Okay,
I
so
mean, I
then
could
you need to
probably
hurry
take
up and take the SAT.
Okay, as soon as possible.
I mean, not emergency, but I want you to take it before the end of the summer.
Okay. At least the PSAT or just like the SAT in general?
What did I say?
The SAT. Okay. All right.
Are you
So
scared of it?
no, I
Go
shouldn't
take the
be.
damn SAT so you got an SAT score.
Okay. All right. I'll do.
Don't
Yeah.
anticipate. You're from the Northeast. You speak very well. I don't anticipate it's going to be lower than probably a 1,300. Would you guess 1,400?
Yeah. Probably. That's what
All
I
right. So
hope.
just understand this: you're not going to be an athlete at Naval Academy, correct?
Probably not. Potentially lacrosse, but I'm not sure about that yet.
Okay. So you're going to need a 1,500 SAT score to get in there. I take it you're not in a minority, right?
No.
Okay. So 1,500 is the score you're shooting for.
Okay.
All right.
That makes sense. All right. So, I mean, anything else like leadership wise? I've heard that's a really big thing with the
I mean,
academy.
you're doing a bunch of stuff now. You got a Rocketry club started. You did a bunch of stuff. Like, you should be fine.
Okay.
I'm
And
just gonna
then,
tell you this though, but like when I tell you competitive, that's why you got to have them stars and eagles riding with you. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you coming from the Northeast. Like, I don't know how many people apply from your district. If you can figure that out, that'll help too. You know, if you get lucky, no one applied in the last 3 years from your district. If you get lucky.
Right.
If you live in Bronx, if you live in the Bronx in Brooklyn, no one applied to Naval Academy.
Oh, really?
So my dude's kid got in the Naval Academy because he's the first kid to apply in like 2 years. Whatever the burb of New York City was where SUNY Maritime is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're gonna have to bust your butt, man. And then always remember they're looking for a well-rounded individual.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
All right. And then another thing, just like for the military in general, and if I do Navy or ROTC or if I go to the academy, it's one of those things. Do you know of any like engineering related roles in the military that would be good? Like something that's like a good mix of like physical and engineering, technical related.
You go in the Army and be an engineer.
Okay.
Like the Navy got 1,000 jobs dealing with engineers. They're not exciting though.
Yeah, like the one thing I was looking at was like an EOD tech or combat engineer in the Marine Corps, like anything like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine. How about this? How about you get into school and then we'll talk about that in 6 years from now?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm not talking to you about it now.
Right.
What else you got?
That was pretty. And then, do you know anything about the process for applying for an ROTC scholarship too?
Yeah, you got to apply, man. You got to get into college, apply for ROTC. It's not that bad.
So it's after you get into a college and then you can.
No. You're going to apply just like you're going to apply to the Naval Academy. It's on the same schedule as the Naval Academy and West Point are.
Okay.
You're going to put your application in. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You need to get your application in. The application's open August 1st. You need to submit your application no later than August 2nd.
August 1st of my junior year?
Of your junior, no, leave the end of your senior year. That August, going into your senior year, applications are open on the 1st. You have to submit your application completely on the 2nd.
Okay.
So you got to write all your essays before the application opens up. Just go look at the essays from last year, write essays to those. They'll be the same essays for the most part.
Okay.
You need to get all your letters of recommendation. You need to get all that stuff done. We normally try to have it done in June.
Yeah, well before the deadline.
All right, because when that application opens, you got to turn it in, bro. You can't turn your shit in November and expect to get in unless you got a 1,600 SAT score.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
All right, brother. You got anything else?
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank you for sitting down.
Easy day, bro. Let's go.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
Bye.